Okay, I'm going to try and do it today so that you can see me straight on and not have to turn your neck like that. Okay, hi everybody. Moving on from the last lesson where we discussed the power of your thoughts and emotions in conjunction with the law of attraction and perhaps deliberate creation. Today we're going to talk about three things. We're going to talk about beliefs, choices, and present moment awareness. Okay, first let's kick off with some beliefs. Okay, you know, a belief is something that you think about, that you based on your experience, based on fact that you've read, or based on something that somebody told you. You know, i.e. you believe that person is no good because somebody told you that they treated them in a bad way, or you believe that person is no good because they treated you in a bad way, or you believe that person is no good because you read somewhere that that person is no good. Okay, now what you believe in, obviously if you follow my thought, is based on your thoughts. Or not so much your thoughts, your experiences and those things that we've just suggested. So if you think about it, what you believe in, if what you think about and what you're emotionally reacting to manifests things into your life, then what you believe will also produce in your life to justify your beliefs, so to speak. So, for example, if you think that boys with hoods, you know, and baggy trousers, you know how the young boys like, well, actually some older men still do, which I'm not going to comment on, but you know, the younger boys that like to wear the trousers, the jeans and stuff below their bum line, so to speak. You know, if you see boys like that and they've got their little hoodies on and they're walking with their little gangster flick, if you believe that they're criminals, up to no good, and will do you harm, then because of your thoughts and your beliefs, when you come into contact with boys like that, they will be criminals and they will do you harm. If, on the other hand, you believe that it's just clothes that they're wearing, it's a style, it's an identity, like some people like high heels, others like flats, then you won't make that link between hoodies and baggy trousers and violence or criminality. And then when you see people or come into contact with people that wear hoodies and baggy trousers, you won't have preconceived notions or ideas of what you think or what you believe them to be. So they'll be as they are. Or better still, if you feel that they're great guys just like any other group of people, when you come into contact with them, they'll give you experiences to make you confirm your belief that they're great guys. Okay? Right, hold on for me 1 second. Let me try and get my notes with me because otherwise I can, you know, go on and on and on, and there's only like a 10-minute limit on these things. Hold on. Okay, what you believe in. So basically what you believe in dictates your life experiences. If you believe those said boys with the hoodies are bad, when you come into contact with them, you'll have a bad experience. If you believe those said boys in the hoodies are great, they're just another group of boys wearing that style, then when you come into contact with them, they'll be great. Okay? You know, for example, if you think that all the great women are taken, then you'll experience that all the great women are taken and you'll only get cack women. If you think that there's a great woman out there for you, that woman will come to you. It's as simple as that. What you believe in is what you think about, which is what you bring about. Okay? The next thing I wanted to talk about today is choices, choosing, the power of choice. Because you know we are all here with free will to choose exactly what it is we want to experience. So what I'm going to say about choice is that it's very important that you make a choice based on every aspect of your life. If you do not choose, you will receive by default. And what you'll receive by default is the choices made by mass consciousness. So you will receive, okay, so for example, let me break that down a bit more for you. So for example, I'll choose, I don't know, Courvoisier, love Courvoisier. But if you don't choose and just say that you want a brandy, you'll get the brandy that's the most taken by mass consciousness, the dominant thought on brandy by mass consciousness. And if you're dealing with a lot of poor people, then you're going to get E&J or West or Tesco brand brandy. So make your own choices, okay? I'll give you another example about this. A couple of weeks ago, well, no, actually a couple of months ago, they had this whole series on telly about youth violence. They wanted to raise the profile of youth violence. But what all that did is produce more violence, because you had all these people watching this week-long series of programs on telly about violence without choosing peace. They weren't thinking about peace and what they wanted the situation to be. They were just enthralled with this week-long series of programs about violence. Look at this one got stabbed, that one got juked, this one got robbed, this one got raped. You know, so that was what was in their mind. That's what they were thinking about. And remember, your thoughts are what you bring about. So when you see programs like that, for example, don't choose to sit there and just take it in. Choose to think about how you would prefer it to be. Make a choice. Choose peace, not anti-war. Do you see the difference? Okay. The next thing that we want to talk about is, and the best thing, the greatest gift really, is present moment awareness. We are free to create anew in every now moment. Okay. Now this is a huge topic. So I'm just going to cover it really briefly here, but I want to say to you that in relation to your beliefs and your choices, in every now moment, despite what someone's told you about something or what you've experienced about something, you're free to choose anew in every moment. So although, for example, you think that you can't give up smoking weed, okay, because you've tried it before and it's failed, or because you know it's addictive, blah, 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 if you continue with those thoughts, those old beliefs that you can't give up weed or that you've got no choice in the matter, in every now moment you continue to you know, fully endorse those views. So in every now moment, change. Right now, all of a sudden, pick up yourself and say, you know what? I don't want to smoke weed anymore. Because I'll tell you something about weed. Weed is a great thing. You know, there's a great guy, Bob Marley, that smoked a lot of weed, and through his weed smoking, he was inspired to see all the wrongs that were going on in society, and he sang about them. Great dude. My family love Bob Marley. I'm not saying anything bad about him, Mom, Dad, no. Okay, but what you'll find is that weed dampens down your connection with your higher self. Okay, so although you can see clearly all the ills of society, you won't be able to get the inspiration or the insight for the resolution, for the answers, to be able to see the way to get society the way you want it to be. You'll just be able to see the fuckery that's going on in it. Anyway, that was a bit of a sidetrack, but I'm going to leave it there for today. No doubt we're going to come back on present moment awareness and being present with your feelings. That's what I wanted to talk about today, being present with your feelings so you can consciously feel any ill feeling in your body and deal with it from there. But running out of time, so today we're going to leave it there, but I'll be back. Peace, guys.